Hi, Gemini. I am Lisi, the High Priestess. Okay, and this can resonate in your past, present, or future. Okay, press like, subscribe, notification bell. With the notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. This is a brand new channel. This is not my old channel. Okay, so please press like, subscribe, notification bell. Spirit told me just to take this card out and talk about the Three of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Cups has many meanings. Okay, Three of Cups could be a celebration. You could be amongst people. You could be having a lot of conversations. You could be celebrating. Okay, the Three of Cups also is gossiping. Okay, um, people having a lot to say. Drinking. Okay, um, and I see these women right there that have those cups, and they're just saying whatever they want. They just having the best of their time. Okay, um, maidens in the garden celebrate with cups uplifted as if pledging to one another the conclusion of any matter, plenty of solace, healing. Okay, perfection, happiness, victory, fulfillment, and so I feel like you're around good company. Okay, but when you're around good company, okay, also, like, there's people out here that rather be by themselves than to be miserable in the group. Okay, misery loves company is what I hear too. Okay, miserable people need to always be around people to feel validated. Okay, that's where I'm getting at. Okay, people who are very much happy within themselves, they tend to be alone loners. Okay, but then there's also people like finding balance, understanding that we need to be around people in order to enjoy and our fruits of our labors and accomplishments. Also, having alone time, to reflect on who we are. But if you have too much of alone time, it can cause you to have depression because and anxiety when you are around people. Okay, so understand that it's important to have balance. Okay, that's what I hear. That's what Spirit told me to say to you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out another card. All right. And ex felons, okay? Also there's that saying, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. Okay. If you hang around with nothing but ex felons, okay, I see you hanging around. I feel like someone could have recently got out of jail, out of prison or something. You guys are having a celebration. You guys are having a talk. Okay. Someone is happy because a lawyer has someone's lawyer came through. Okay, a very good lawyer. Okay, and show yourself, be seen. So I feel like you finally get out of prison. Either this is you or this is them. They get out of prison, okay, and you're around a bunch of people, you're celebrating life, okay, or you won a case. You could have been a lawyer and you won a case, you're celebrating, okay, you're celebrating with people. You're like, as you should, okay. Here you are, the Eight of Wands, okay? The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups, okay? I feel like it's a celebration for some people, and for some people, it's not. Okay, it's celebrate. The ex felon is celebrating because they're out. Okay, but there is somebody here that is not celebrating the law. The law is not okay with what happened because the law knows that whatever they did, they were guilty of it and they deserve to have time, but someone got away with it. Someone's getting away with it. They deserve prison time and they walked out just free. And it's like, they're like, oh, if you think for a second, we're not going to keep an eye on you, you are mistaken. Okay, so if you are a Freemason, okay, and you know someone did it, and you get to watch and walk out that door because they have money or they made a plea deal or something like that, I feel like you're not satisfied with that judgment. And you're like, I'm not going to let you walk away. It's only a matter of time until you fail again. And I'm going to be right there to put you in handcuffs. Yeah, the law. Here's the law right here. This is you. And you get to see someone just walk away and be able to terrorize everybody around them with the Seven of Swords. They get to terrorize everybody, huh? Also, this gives me federal informant vibes, okay? Someone is able to terrorize everyone because someone did time for them, or someone is doing time for the one that actually did it. And while they get to enjoy life and hang around and be around everyone, someone here has to be in jail. And I feel like the law knows it. Also, making it up. The law is not buying it. Oh, they're not buying it at all. Positive energy, love, making it seem this way and that way. Yeah, right. Fist fighting. Get out, warning. Yeah, this reminds me of a cult setup. This is a setup. Okay. Someone's out free. Actually, speaking on federal informants, they get caught and then they're able to take their drugs and they're able to drug deal. And then they get to play both sides. Okay. They tend to, get away with it for one. And then I'm gonna tell you something that I do know about these federal informants. I will tell you this much. A lot of these federal informants, they will go and they will tell on their enemies, but they'll never tell on the real person unless, depending on how much the cop, knows about who they deal with. But they'll, try to exert power by telling on their enemies and keeping their plug hidden, and then eventually they become murderers, rapists, child molesters. They don't go and tell the cops they're child molesting and they're raping and they're murdering and they're setting up prostitution stings and all that. They don't tell you, they don't mention all of that. The cops don't get to know that. All they know is that they're bringing in the big guys, but on a double standard, they're bringing in the enemies. They're not really bringing you the big dogs. Because once a traitor, always a traitor. There's no such thing as a halfway crook, and there's no loyalty amongst thieves. If you're a police officer, you know this. And I feel like you're keeping a close eye on somebody because although they're telling you one thing, something in your spirit just tells you there is a lying piece of crap. I agree with you, Freemason. I agree with you. I believe this person isn't telling you the whole truth. I believe they're picking and choosing. Okay, therefore he's starting to become more powerful over time. We got to be very careful giving too much power to a federal informant because then they start to try to buy off the law. And then when they you know there's that story about that guy in New York that eventually he became so powerful that he started to own the cops, and then he became a danger to the cops. Okay, something like the cartel does. Okay, it's all fun and games. Okay, until they start hunting you down. You got to be careful being a crooked cop. Even crooked cops, okay, helping out the cartel, helping out the mob and all of that, they'll have so much dirt on you, and the time that you become their prey, you become their victim, and they feel threatened by you. Fighting. There's a war on drugs as we speak. Drunk, not coherent, under the influence, telling the truth. A lot of money is coming. So I feel like someone's telling you half of the truth. They're not really telling you who they're working for. If you're a Freemason, they're not telling you who they're working for. They're giving you the small fish. You better take a closer look at your federal informants. You better go start paying attention to them phone calls. You better train your dog very well because they seem like they're a helping hand, but they're hiding hiding your face, not seen. So make sure they don't see you doing this. Okay, high, smoking to burn. I feel like it's a crackhead. They're only telling you half of the truth. Keep an eye on your dog.